How are y'all, and welcome back to another video. Today we're playing Luck Me a Landlord and we will be doing floor 13. Lucky, unlucky, let's find out. So we had a pretty good run on floor 12 yesterday. It's worth watching. It was one of those runs where for the entire run I was like, will we survive, will we not survive? And yeah, well, if you've seen it, you know how it turned out. If you haven't, definitely I would recommend that one from my recent videos. A lot of them where you're like, yeah, 5 minutes in, you know how this run is going, and yeah, you can kind of predict it, but that one definitely worth watching. So for today's question, I'm going to do the last question about your favorite stuff, and it's going to be about comics. Comics, like board games, is something that I go through periods of reading a lot of and not reading at all, and I haven't read comics in a while, but hoping to get back into them. And I just want to ask, what would you recommend I start with? So I've read the Injustice series, and I've read kind of broad range of comics. I read a load of X-Men comics. I've read quite a lot of Wolverine comics. Haven't read too many kind of DC comics. I tend to be more Marvel, with the exception of the Injustice and a few like Superman. I read All-Star Superman, that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you have any recommendations for comics, what would you recommend? Or they don't even have to be superhero. Heard a lot of good things about Sandman, and I listened to the audio depiction of Sandman, I guess, which was obviously just a brief snippet, I think, of the comic, because that's been going on for ages. So would you recommend I read that? It's been on my to read list for a while. But yeah, let me know what your favorite comic is and whether you'd recommend it to me, or where I should start if I'm trying to get back into it. But anyway, let's jump right in. Let's see whether 13 proves to be lucky or unlucky for us, and let's see what we get for today. Am I going to go crabs? I try it never works out. Let's go beer instead. Always a big fan of picking up a dwarf. I'll take a cheese. So we're looking for a dwarf, a monkey, and a what's the other one? A mouse at the moment. I'll take a light bulb, just gives me one, will eventually remove itself. We made the 25 rent payment with 7 left over. So time capsule is useless because nothing's been destroyed. Buffing capsule, probably useless. Tedium capsule will probably be worth more than buffing capsule. Seeds are 100% likely to grow. Or frying pan. Yeah, we could go with omelets. We currently have a cheese, so that's pretty decent. I'll take a goldfish. I'll take, I guess, a lockbox, and I'll take an early coal, or we could go with, I think I'll go with the late game rather than the early game. I thought that was an egg there. Pearl and egg are a bit too similar for me. We made the 50 rent payment with 14 left over, so we're not doing too bad. Could maybe go for a diamond again. Currently the only destroyed thing is a tedium capsule, so we know what we're getting back there. And by diamond I meant like suits again, but I prefer to have at least one item or essence that buffs suits before I go with suits. Green pepper, if at least 3 symbols are the same. Yeah, we should get 3 omelets, right? So that should be worth 3 per turn. 21. I guess I could take a toddler as well. Sure, why not? There goes our bubble. Am I feeling confident here enough to take an essence capsule? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 per turn. For 3 turns is 36. Yeah, it'll probably be enough. Made 3 on that turn. I'll take a chemical 7. That will definitely help. Golden egg would also have been pretty good. There is an egg. That's great. An omelette straight away. Our first omelette. And a coconut for the monkey. So we've survived and we have our first omelette. That's pretty good. We made the 100 rent payment with 19 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. Ooh, fruit basket. Yeah, we could definitely go a fruit basket, right? That would help. And because of that, I will take an orange versus a peach. Should go with orange. I don't think it makes much of a difference. Dishwasher is really strong. Okay, I'll take another egg or a cherry. Do we want to try and get fruit basket going, or do we want omelets? I'll take another egg. Let's remove the flour. Okay, 55. We should survive the next rent payment now with 55. I'll take a key for that lockbox. We have our second omelette. That's pretty good. Do omelets work on omelets? Yeah, they do. So if we fill the board full of omelets, they'll all be worth 5 each. I don't want anything here. I'll just take bar of soap. We have a fish and a toddler. They shouldn't last long. And I'll take a buffing capsule. Okay, 150. Yeah, we made the 150 rent payment with 54 left over. Egg carton, not on this run, I don't think. Yellow pepper is just worth 20. I'll take treasure map. I'll take a coconut half, and I'll take, do we want anything here? No, not really. Bears give 1.5 more. This and this together would be quite good, but I'll take the bear one. I guess we might add a bear. Okay, 64. I'll take another egg. Shouldn't last long. We do have a toddler, so I'll take a present. Take a lucky capsule. A moon. Do we want a moon? It is just worth 3. Would we be better off trying to get a cherry and getting 5 of these? Problem is, I'd rather something better than cherries. Moon is just worth 3, but we don't have anything else that works with it, so I will skip the moon. Tough though that was. 46, we're doing okay. The question is, do I want chickens? I don't think so. I think I'd just manually rather add the eggs myself. Pity this doesn't work with omelette. I could add a light bulb. Actually, we have a diamond, so light bulb isn't too bad for us. And we made the 225 with 92 left over. We're doing pretty good at the moment. 300 now due in 7 spins. One of the items is very rare. I'm not sure what the very rare items are, to be honest. So I don't know. I'll take it. I may not use it. Do we want bears? Bears are worth 3. I don't think so. Take a void stone instead. I'll take lucky carrot. Now we definitely want rabbits, and I feel a bit bad that I didn't take the moon, but that's okay. We did the best we knew with the knowledge we had. 31 on that turn. 6 turns of 30 would be okay. I'll take a essence capsule. Got 30 on that turn even with the essence capsule. Removal tokens are fantastic for us. Let's take a coconut for the monkey. And we're missing all our duds. Actually, the big change on this floor, I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning, is that duds now last... No, we get a new dud every 20 turns instead of every 25. So we just have more duds at any one time. I don't think I mentioned that at the beginning. I'll take a peach. 300 due in 2 spins. We can't actually do that now. But we did with those 2, because we had 2 coconut halves at the same time for a brief period, we did get all our fruit are now doubled, so we could go into fruits. Pity it doesn't work with the omelette. So actually chefs will be pretty good at the moment, and possibly farmers. I don't know if farmers work with omelettes. I don't think they do actually, but we should be in quite a strong position at the moment. We made the 300 rent payment with 97 left over. X-ray machine is fantastic. Dishwasher essence is also fantastic. I'll take treasure chest. Just take a buffing capsule. Do I want this? Comedians. Yeah, comedians work with quite a lot of things that we have going on at the moment. I'll take dark humor. Okay, 67 on that turn. I'll take an item capsule. See where we got. Lime pepper, not my favorite item, but that's okay. I'll take, do we have any buffing our monkeys at the moment? We don't. So I'm probably just better off taking another bar soap and getting hit by the toddler and the goldfish. This goldfish is doing fantastic at the moment. Do we want a hexatidium? No, we don't. Do we want a safe? Not really, to be honest. Let's skip it. Okay, 59. Highlanders is worth 6, but comedian. Yeah, I think so. It's worth 3. Buffs monkeys, buffs toddlers, buffs with dark humor, buffs beers, wines. Be worth picking up a wine now, actually. 65 on that turn. Do I want a sapphire? Do I want a bartender? I don't think so. Without a dwarf, I don't think we want a bartender. 45, I will. Oh, strawberry is worth 6, but essence capsule. I'll take the essence capsule. And I will skip these 2 spins for a guaranteed very rare item. We made the 375 rent payment with 67 left over. 450 due in 8 spins. Oswald the monkey is pretty decent, and we get our strawberry anyway. And telescope, that's great. Telescope, fantastic. That means every now and again these omelettes are going to be worth lots of money, lots of kinds. That was probably worth it. I'll take another comedian, because then on turns with the telescope, the comedian the monkeys will be worth so much. They'll be worth 9. That's great. And do I want a key? I don't think so. Let's re-roll for something better. We didn't get anything better. Should have a big turn next turn though, so we'll see. I'll take the present as well. That'll work. Telescope. Everything works with everything, and we get 140. That's great. Take a wine. That'll be buffed by the comedians. And I'll take another essence capsule. Let's use our removal capsules on things that don't really help us, like the coin, and I'm thinking the cat now, actually, to be honest. Yeah, the cat. Okay, 44 silver arrow is great. 64, another comedian. That means monkeys are now even better for us. Toddlers, anything the comedian buffs is basically worth 27 every 4 turns. We made the 450 rent payment with 279 left over. Take booster pack essence. That's fantastic. Could take lint roller. Yeah, I guess we'll take lint roller. And Maxwell the bear or triple kinds. We removed our kind, didn't we? Maxwell the bear. That requires us getting a bear and honey, which probably isn't going to work. Swear jar is never going to work though, so I'll take Maxwell the bear, I guess. Joker works with comedians, doesn't it? Yeah, Joker's going to be worth so much every like 4 turns. I don't want anything here. I'll take Quigley the wolf, I guess. Okay, I'll take a lucky capsule. By this stage, what we're looking for is removals, quite a lot. Mrs. Fruit is removals for us. Yep, I'll take it. 79 time capsule. I think pretty much everything that can give us is quite good. Oh, this is a big turn. Joker should be worth 81. That's great. That's fantastic. I'll take an orange feed to Mrs. Fruit. Okay, I'll take a time capsule. And I don't want anything here. Oh, actually, we wanted big ore, didn't we? I'll take a rabbit's are really good for us as well. They're worth 5. 184 that turn. I'll take a coconut. If the monkey gets to the coconut, then monkeys are worth more, which would be great with comedian. We made the 575 rent payment with 894 left over. 650 now due in 9 spins. I'll take the telescope. And I will take 2 watermelons, yep. I'll take, what do we want here? After 25 spins. Do we have 3 symbols that are the same? No, they're destroyed symbols. We have 3 comedians, cool. So we might eventually get something from the purple pepper. I'll take another fruit basket. I think we've moved past omelettes, although they are quite good. Let's reroll for something better, like another rabbit. And I guess black suits will take it. Probably won't use it. Why do we have a key and yet not? Why do we have a key but we don't have the box that came with the key? We must have had a key in our inventory. That's okay. Let's remove now. What doesn't fit in? Actually, just cheese, because I'm never going to add a mouse. We don't need, well, omelettes anymore. Okay, we have our monkey. Our monkey just gave us 1,900 there. Oh, maybe we got the key from the time capsule. Actually, that would make sense. In fact, I think definitely what we did. We got 600 there. This is doing fantastic. Yeah, because the monkey ate loads of coconuts and then was buffed by all the comedians because we had the telescope essence. Let's take a removal capsule. Let's take a golden arrow, I think, and a peach to feed to Mrs. Fruit. Okay, we got our fruit buffed another time. This is such a strong run. Let's take a bar of soap. If the toddler eats a bubble and then gets buffed by the comedians, that could be pretty good. And now we need to remove something. I'll get rid of this key. We have so much stuff. 100 on this turn. I don't particularly want another bar soap. I will take a rabbit fluff because that removes itself. 200 on that turn. I'll take another joker. Well, they do work with comedian, but I don't know if that's worth taking, to be honest. Let's skip this. And we made the 650 rent payment with 4,455 left over. I guess I'll just take Void Portal Essence. I'll take Lefty the Rabbit, I guess. Do we want a Dame? Not particularly. Do we want a Strawberry? Again, well, I mean, it's good. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take... Do we want anything here? I don't think so. I'll take Watering Can. Okay, we could take a Big Ore, but at this stage, that's not really what this deck is doing anymore. Also, if there was a way of getting rid of these omelettes, that'd be pretty decent. 3,500. Wine, we don't have any way of drinking the wine. I'll take a removal capsule. 150. I'll take another removal capsule, actually over the essence capsule, and I think it's time to remove the goldfish. Trying to get this back down to 20 symbols will be quite tough. Take a wealthy capsule. Probably time to remove this. I would take a dwarf to remove the wine and the... Well, no, wine does get buffed by the comedian, right? It's worth 3. 243 from that wine. Take a peach, I guess, to feed to Mrs. Fruit. Okay, actually I don't want to feed Mrs. Fruit anymore. I want to cut down the deck. I'll take a essence capsule here. Let's remove this flower. I think we got that from a seed, but it doesn't really fit in our deck at all. Another removal capsule, that's fantastic. Probably start removing these omelettes now, actually. And we made the 700 rent payment, and we're already into 1E4. I think I had a run recently that was in 1E4. This is going to be another one. 777 due in 10 spins. We already have 9,600. I'll take the white pepper because it might actually give us money. I'll take frozen pizza. I don't want anything here. Let's reroll for something better. Moon actually would have been better. I'll take frozen pizza item as well as frozen pizza essence. Okay, let's remove... I've gotten rid of the goldfish. It's time to start removing these omelettes. They were really good early game, but then this run just stopped needing them completely. Let's skip this and skip this. I don't think the frozen pizza essence and frozen pizza item kind of stack, so we don't get to try it 3 times. I did say I'd take a dwarf. Actually, I was wrong. We do get to try it 3 times. They do stack. That's wow, that's bananas. Let's take a coconut half. Let's take... We don't want an essence capsule. Okay, that's great. 2,600 from the monkey. That's exactly what I was hoping for, is that the 3 lucky capsules, that's bananas, is that the monkey would eat the coconut half on a telescope turn, which is exactly what ended up happening. We could take this to buff the monkey. Don't think it's needed though. How are we doing? 264. Let's skip this, and we might as well take another wine. It's buffed by many things. It will eventually get drank by the dwarf. Don't need anything here. $847, not too bad. Let's skip this and skip this. Do we still have... We don't have the frozen pizza essence anymore. That's all right. Still looking for removals. I'll take a buffing capsule though. And we made the 777 rent payment with 1,000, no, 14,000 left over. Yeah, that's 14,000. So this might be, I'm going to have to go back and look at that last run that ended up in the 1E4 range. See how much that was. I think that was only like 12,000 or something, but I'm going to have to look back. This may be the strongest run I've ever had. I cannot remember, well, I can't remember a video where I had so much left over at the last rent payment, and now it's happened twice in a very short period of time. Like they were both within this one run from floor 1 to floor 15, I guess. So yeah, that's bananas. This run started off, we were thinking, oh, maybe omelettes might work out for us. I don't know if you can hear, there's someone banging on the wall. Must be doing some construction or something. If you hear some banging, that's what that is anyway. But luckily it's only just started and I am almost finished, so timed that well. But yeah, this run started out with Omelettes. We got this where I was like, Omelettes were really good. We got 4 of them. They definitely carried our early game. And then we got, what did we get? We got some monkeys, we got some comedians. It's really when we started getting the comedians that things really took off and went bananas. This helped out a lot. We got so many essence capsules on this run, and of course, what did we get from this? The very rare item. I think we got, was it golden flower we got? That's very rare, is it? I don't want to come up. And then we got telescope. I don't think we got telescope off the comfy pillow essence, but I could be wrong. I think we got this golden flower. No, that's just rare. Telescope is very rare. So we must have gotten telescope off the comfy pillow essence. But anyway, telescope, obviously, that's a fantastic item. I kind of like swapping device more because you can use it every turn, but telescope is undoubtedly one of the strongest items in the game. Anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, as always, keep liking the videos, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff, and we shall see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.